Hi everyone, Treeesa here, your mindfulness, earthing, and grounding coach and leader of the Spiritual Wellness Meetup Orange County community. May the 4th be with you and the force. I'm so happy that you are here. Today is actually May 4th, and I thought it would be super fun to come on here and just share a video that I'm calling Mindfulness to Activate Life Force. What a great way. Now, we don't have lightsabers today, but we are going to work with our hands to activate the life force. And of course, for maximum benefits, make sure you're outside with the bare feet on the earth. And let's get started. So just go ahead and stand with your legs hip distance apart, nice slight bend in the knees. And we're going to place our hands on our lower belly. And we're going to start with some deep breathing. And so on the inhale, allow your belly to expand out. And then on the exhale, allow your belly to pull back into your spine. So here we go. And so, of course, breathing is a beautiful way to activate our life force. And what we're doing here is actually balancing our energy with our breath. Allowing ourselves to come to center and balance. Where our breath goes, the energy flows. So we are creating this beautiful balance in our lower dantian, filling up this lower energy center, this beautiful life force energy. 3 more times. One more time. Wonderful. And another great way to activate our life force energy is by knocking. Anytime we knock on the body, it is activating these pressure points. So we are going to go into knocking on the door of life. Again, your legs are hip distance apart, nice bend of the knees, and you rotate from your center, and then you slap your arms across the lower abs and across the lower back. And just breathing here, of course, in through the nose and exhale through the mouth so that you can release any energy, any old, stagnant, stale energy. When we exhale through the mouth, it allows us to release that old, stuck, stagnant energy out of the body. And so these are pressure points. So across the lower back and lower abs, this is called our chi belt. And so when we knock on these areas of the body, it starts to activate our life force energy. So anytime you feel tired or depressed or just out of it, go ahead and do this knocking on the door of life. And you will notice that after a while, by knocking on these pressure points and our chi belt, it's going to start to fire up and activate your life force energy. So this is just a great practice. And now we're going to take this knocking up here to these lung meridians. And so again, knocking on these points allows us to bring energy into our lungs. And you can knock as lightly or as hard as you'd like, whatever feels good for you. And again, make sure you're taking your deep breaths, exhaling through the mouth. We're bringing energy into our lungs, waking up our lungs. And now we're going to bring this knocking to a slap over your shoulders here and this upper back. So this upper neck, shoulder, and back area where we all hold tension and tightness. Again, slap up here as hard as you can to just move any tension through that area. So this is a beautiful way, this slapping on this area, to clear and release tension that we always tend to hold in this area. And once we start to move this tension and tightness out of this area of our body, again, it allows more of our life force energy, our chi, to flow into, just to flow consistently and harmoniously through the body. Beautiful way here to release tension and again activate life force energy. Moving the chi. We always want to move our chi when our chi is flowing harmoniously through our minds, bodies, and souls. We feel good and energized and uplifted. And now let's bring that knocking back to the lungs one more time. And now we're going to go back down to the waist. And now gently turn your head behind you. So now we can get another beautiful stretch here, stretching our neck. And also this nice rotation with the spine. It's a great way to stretch the spine and liven the spine. Again, to help us flow that chi harmoniously through the body. Beautiful. A couple more deep breaths. And now just slow it down and just allow yourself to slowly unwind. And now just stand tall, just take a deep breath, maybe close your eyes and see how you feel. See if you can feel your chi circulating through the body, your beautiful life force energy starting to fire up. Maybe your hands are tingly, maybe you're starting to feel warm. This is how we activate our life force energy, our chi. Beautiful. We're going to go into our next move. We want to stand with our legs a little further apart now. Make sure that your toes are going out and so that you're feeling very comfortable. The move with the legs, we are going to go side to side. So make sure that your knees feel good, your body feels good. Always make modifications if needed. And you can even make this move more dynamic if you want to dip down and around. So this is the leg motion. And again, do what feels good for your body. Always honor your body wisdom. This is our leg motion. And so our hand motion, bringing our palms together. Our palms, we're going to start to activate the energy in the palms. And so we're going to do this motion. And of course, our palms are related to our heart. So this is a beautiful move, again, to activate the heart energy, to fire up the heart, fire up that chi in our heart. So this is the move with the hands, and then we're going to bring it all together. So I'll demonstrate slow. So when you go to the side, you're going to rotate your palms and then look the other direction. So we'll do it a couple times slow. So you're going to move to the other side, rotate your palms and look in the other direction. So this is going to be the inhale here. And then exhale there. So inhale, exhale. Couple more times slow. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now let's go. Here we go. And so this is such a beautiful move to activate our life force energy. Not only are we firing up the energy in our hands and in our heart, but this leg motion is allowing us to really pump that earth energy through our body as well. Of course, firing up the energy in our legs. So this is a great move. Again, you can make it as dynamic as you want. And of course, if this move is too much for you, you can just stand in place and just rotate the palms. And you'll still be able to activate and fire up the chi in your heart. A couple more times. Great. And now come to center. Just actually shake things out for a moment. Stand tall. Take a deep breath. Tune into how you feel now. You might even feel your chi heightened up another notch. You might feel even hotter or more full of vitality. So that's a beautiful, beautiful move. And now we're going to go into another knocking. So we're going to do this. We're going to start off with this shaking and this knocking of our hands. So this move here, this is activating the energy in our hands. And these are the inner gates. So inside the wrist here, this is the inner gates. So we are shaking. We are bringing energy into our hands. We are opening up the inner gates of our hands, those inner wrist area there. And again, make sure you're breathing. You can exhale through the mouth. And now here we go. These are the outer gates. So again, we're just shaking the hands here, the wrists. We are opening up the outer gates of our hands, continuing to bring energy into the hands, activating the chi. One more time. And now we're going to knock these wrists. You're going to cross the wrists and knock on those inner and outer gates. Again, the knocking and the shaking, it allows us to activate the life force energy. And so what we're doing here is we're starting to activate the life force energy in our hands. And now switch sides so the other wrist is on top. And continue with the deep breaths. And now just bring your arms to the side and just see if you can feel your chi now. Actually, bring your hands together, pull them back and forth, and just see if you can sense that energy, that universal loving life force energy, just pulsing through your hands now. So your hands might be tingly, might feel like electricity, heat, or warmth. So we have fired up the energy in our hands. And now we're going to go into wrist cross flow. So again, our legs are hip distance apart, nice slight bend in the knees. And here we go. We're going to raise our arms up, a nice cross, crossing in front of the heart, and then the exhale down. And you can rotate every time we do this, put the other wrist or hand in front of the other. So you're crossing, you're switching the cross every time you come up, and the exhale down. So this is a very slow, mindful move. We inhale and we clear. We're clearing our energy field here. And the exhale is the arms coming down to the earth. So every time we come up, we're inhaling, clearing anything heavy on our heart, clearing our energy field, and releasing it down into the earth. And when you come up, you can shift the weight to the front of your toes on the inhale. And on the exhale, if it feels good, you can shift the weight to the back of the heels, like you're really pushing down that old energy into the earth. A very slow, mindful movement. The slower we go, the more you can feel that universal loving life force energy all around you and flowing through your hands. So again, imagine that we have our lightsabers, but we're using our hands. And so we're clearing our energy field, clearing away everyone else's energy that is not ours and sending it down into the earth for the earth to transmute. And every time we clear our heart, it allows us to feel lighter, more open, more joyous, lighthearted. So this is a very slow, mindful move, a moving meditation, focusing on the breath. Inhale as we come up, exhale as we come down, going at your own pace that matches the rhythm of your breath. And you can even make this move where you're breathing in and out of the nose. And again, if you know the Ujjayi breath, you can use that's a beautiful, powerful breath as well. And then the next time that you come up, we're going to hold our palms in front of our heart. And here, just visualize this beautiful, universal, loving life force energy, this golden light shooting out from your palms, filling you up, creating a beautiful shield of light all around you. So just visualize that you are filling yourself up with this beautiful shield of light protection, just setting the intention. I am surrounding myself in a shield of loving light protection. I am setting the intention to only allow positive, loving energy into my area, into my aura. And I'm setting the intention that any negative energy is repelled off of my loving light shield. And now gently raise your palms up like you're just setting the intention now that your shield, you're just creating this force field of light all around you. It's going down behind you, behind your back, all the way down your back and spine and legs. And then we're going to shift to one side. Again, you're creating your shield of loving light protection all around your body and aura. And then we're going to go to the other side, just visualizing this beautiful, universal, loving life force energy, creating this beautiful shield of light all around you. And now we're going to imagine that we are holding our lightsabers. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to move like we've got lightsabers, but we're using our hands. Remember, our hands is how we can direct this universal loving life force energy. So we're just having fun here on this May 4th. May the 4th and force be with us. And again, these slow movements, like you have a lightsaber in your hand, and that lightsaber of light is just extending all around you. So again, you're just creating this beautiful, universal, loving life force energy and shield all around you, creating this bubble of loving light energy. And again, just moving how your body wants to move, imagining you've got this lightsaber and you are a warrior of light. And you're just clearing your energy field, clearing away anything that no longer serves your highest good, so that we can rise into our highest and most divine soul selves, using this chi to empower ourselves, to infuse our mind, body, and soul with positivity, loving light energy, empowerment. You could even say, I am a warrior of light. And you can wield your loving light energy, the life force energy, anytime you need it. Anytime you need to clear away any negativity, anything that's not serving your highest good, come back to this practice. Remember that you are a powerful warrior of the light. And this universal loving life force energy flows through you and all of us in every moment. We exist because we all have this universal loving life force energy pulsing through us. It's a beautiful gift. So wield your light. Become a warrior of the light. Stand in your light. Stand in your power. And now we're going to bring our legs a little closer together, feet together. And again, imagine you've got that chi ball between the palms of your hands. And tune in and see if you can feel that beautiful, universal, loving life force energy flowing through the palms of your hands. And now we're going to take this beautiful chi ball, this beautiful chi that we've been cultivating, and now bring your palms on your heart. Just bringing all that beautiful, loving life force energy into your heart. Taking some deep breaths here. Allow yourself to close your eyes. Just allowing this beautiful, loving life force energy to harmonize through your mind, body, soul, aura, energy field, and every cell. in your entire body. And whenever you're ready, repeat after me. I am opening my heart. I am leading with love. I am following my joy. I am a warrior of the light. And so it is. It is done. And I am so grateful. And whenever you're ready, open your eyes. We'll do our qigong bow. Thank you so much for joining me today. May the fourth and force be with you today and always. And if you'd like to work with me further, I offer individual, group, and team building sessions, which you can book on my website or booking link below. And I also have the Spiritual Wellness Meetup Orange County community. We also have a couple of group sessions in nature each month as well, and that link is below. And so let me know how you like this video. Leave a comment. Leave an emoji, a Star Wars emoji, and may the force be with you.